Welcome back to another great episode of In the Ring with Juan and Deshaun.
Man, it's gonna be a great episode, big guy.
Definitely. Hispanic Heritage Month this month.
Wow.
So it's definitely, something we bring us some special guests. A special guest today, a really good friend of mine. Inspirational story. Mm-hmm. Wow. It's amazing. I've been trying to get him on the show. He's a busy guy. He's becoming famous around here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited to have him on.
I am. I'm really excited. So, what you been up to? I know that I missed a couple shows. I was out of town.
Before we stop all that, let's get back to that. Yes.
All right. Yes.
You haven't been here. We're glad to have you back,
yes.
man.
I'm back.
We missed
I'm
you.
back. I'm strong. I'm back, and I'm here. Yeah. So, what has been going on since I've been gone? What's up with you? What's up
Man,
with
there's
you?
been a lot going on. We opened up a new barbershop that's coming
Definitely.
up, and just a lot of stuff, man. But we talk about Spanish Heritage Month. So I want to kick back to you. So we talk about Spanish Heritage Month. You being a local figure,
Yep.
you know what I mean, as far as Hispanic, like a local figure in the area for what you do and everything that you bring about to the community, man. What does that mean to you? What is that heritage? What does it mean to you personally?
Oh, it means a lot. It means a lot. Not just because I'm a Mexican American, but also because just the pride that I have in my heritage and where I come from. My father, my mother, my family. Now living in Virginia, 27 years now. It's insane that I've been here so long. I just like to share my story and share everybody, how we got here, how we've been here, and the struggles that we come, but also the joys that we come, and also how we're not so different from everybody. That's what I like to show people, is that we're not so different from everybody.
Because in a time where there's a lot of division, especially thrown your way towards your nationality, it is just what it is. What, your father, I know you told me that your father couldn't speak English, and your father actually someone who came over here from Mexico. Tell this story real quick about how your father got here.
Wow, yeah. So my dad came here when he was 16 years old. Similar to
Let's talk how he got here. Let's talk about how he got here.
So he got here, as an illegal. I mean, he came in as illegal. He worked went to California, straight to California. It was his dream. His dream since he was 5 years old was to come to the United States. He was destined to be here. He was born on the wrong side of the border. So now he's here. My dad's going to celebrate his 62nd birthday.
Wow.
So you could do the math. He's lived here many years. So he loves his country, and he's worked so hard for everything we have. So proud of him.
The American dream.
Oh, he's truly the American dream.
That's glad to hear.
Definitely.
We're going to be back with more In the Ring with Juan and Deshaun.
Tired of icing your aches and pains? Just stop! It's time for you to experience frog skin. Leap back into the game. With its combined cold and compression therapies, widely recognized as the optimal treatments for self-tissue injuries, frog skin is here for you. It makes cold and compression therapy comfortable and convenient. It's safe to use. It's non-toxic and latex-free. It's so safe, it was inspired by the needs of child athletes. And you can choose from many colors and designs. It's safe, comfortable, and effective. As seen on TV, Frog Skin is the recipient of the 2018 Sports Medicine Technology Award and 2018 Emerging Biomed Product of the Year. Just stop icing your pain and get with Frog Skin. It's time for you to leap back into the game.
And we are back in the ring with Juan and Deshaun. We're here, Spanish Heritage Month. And the thing about Spanish Heritage, and I see this beautiful, I don't know exactly what this is. We're going to find out exactly what it is. But I see this beautiful image of the Statue of Liberty. And the Statue of Liberty represents, liberty and freedom and everything that's about America. So Spanish Heritage, how this ties in with your heritage?
It's definitely like my dad coming over, now being legal. It brings it all together. Statue of Liberty, it's truly American. You know that.
That it is, man. It's definitely a symbol. So, tell me, who made this?
So let's introduce our guest that we have today, Cesar Carbajal. What's going on, man?
Thank you for
Welcome,
having me
man.
here.
Cesar. Nice
Welcome
to have you, man.
I'm so
on.
excited to be here, man. Thank you.
Definitely finally got you on the show. I know you've been busy. You've been on a lot of shows, nationwide shows, and just proud of you. Proud of you. I've been following you
Thank
on
you.
Instagram, on Facebook for years, and I want you to tell everybody about your story and tell me, bring us into how you got here to the United States.
Well, actually, I was 16 years old when I came to the U.S., but I was in California, and then I've been around pretty much.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you first came to California, and then so how long have you been here? How long ago did you come to Virginia?
Virginia, I've been about 8 years,
Okay.
something like that. Yeah.
So about 8 years ago. So when
10
you got
years.
here 8 years ago, tell us how everything started from there.
Well, I came to the U.S. I went to school for a few months, and then I started working. And then in 2013, I got sick.
Okay.
My both kidney shut down. So I was very, very sick, depressed, and I was broke. Broke down pretty much.
Yeah, you were just in a bad spot. You had both kidney failures. And tell us how did you get the kidney failure, or how did that come about, or?
Well, the diagnostic was lupus.
Lupus.
They say I have lupus, and it was very, I was very, very, I don't know how to say that, like very sick, depression, and the doctors don't give me hope. They say, hey, you are very sick. I recommend you to go home better than stay here. Pretty much, they send me home to die. Yeah, exactly.
Wow. So did they shut down on you right then, or were you in pain for a while?
Painful for a while, man, for a few months. For a few months, I was very sick, but it took long to decide what it was the diagnostic.
Yeah, the doctors didn't know. They just
Exactly.
Because lupus is a disease that's very people don't know about
Don't
it. Right?
know
It's
much about it,
don't know
yeah.
much about it.
Exactly.
We actually had a lady on the show a couple months ago, and was talking about lupus, and people don't realize how many, a lot of famous people have it, like Trick Daddy, and she named quite a few. That's
Exactly.
people become more and more aware of.
Selena Gomez.
Yep,
She
yeah,
got a
that's one
kidney
too.
transplant as well too.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. So there's a lot of people that have had this. So then from there, transplanting on. I mean, how are you still standing here? You tell us more about.
Well, thank God I got my kidney transplant in 2014.
That's awesome.
And but I was in dialysis for 1 year, pretty much. Dialysis. I was very, like I say, very depressed. I was broke, and back then my mom told me, "Hey, you gotta do something to keep your mind occupied." She's like, "Why you don't do art, the straw art?" Because I am the third generation of my family doing straw paintings or straw art.
Okay.
So
Wow, that's awesome.
So this is straw?
that's made out of straw, yeah.
Wow.
So each individual little piece of straw, like we see here. Wow.
Yeah, it's made out of natural products. You have in there straw, beeswax, and the straw is dyed with vegetables. It's a vegetable dye, all natural and organic.
Wow, man. That is awesome. That's interesting. Man, so before we wrap up this part of the segment, people don't realize that dialysis takes a lot out of you. Like it takes a lot out of a person. How did you even cope day to day with that?
Well, it was very tough, like very, very bad. Like, be honest, I tried take my life, try kill myself. And I was like, dialysis is very painful. It's very depressed. I don't know how, I don't even know how to explain that's how,
The pain.
Yeah, the pain.
And it's very painful. Like I said, I know a lot of people that went through that.
Yeah.
So we're gonna be back with you more, Cesar, to find out how you dealt with that, and just how other people can learn from your lessons and how they deal with the pain they're going through. We'll be back with more In the Ring with Juan and Deshaun.
Captain Rose, get ready. It's time for the I'm My Own Mirror's Image Health and Wellness Conference. Join conference host Maria Lee Driver on September 26th through the 28th at the Newport News Marriott City Center. Be inspired, be empowered by our national speakers from all across the country, like the keynote speaker, Renwick Williams. Be ignited by guest speaker Brandon Holt. Get motivated by motivational speaker Rose Jarvis. Understand your money in a financial meeting with financial expert Sabrina Fisher. Get nonprofit teaching with Kathy Joe. Also, the comedic gift of T. Ray Sanders. And a special appearance by celebrity bodybuilder Elder Sean Wright. Join the launch party, workshops, gatherings, luncheon, and banquet, and more included. It's the I'm My Own Mirror's Image Health and Wellness Conference, September 26th through the 28th, Newport News, Virginia. Be there.
Welcome back to In the Ring with Juan and Deshaun. When we left, you were explaining to us about the dialysis and how hard it was. So you got the dialysis done, and you got a transplant. So tell us, I mean, how did you get the transplant? Where did that come from?
Well, one of my friends, she offered very much. She's like, hey, I would love to help you, and I would like to do the test, and I'm matched.
Wow.
And yeah.
So you found a match. She just said, hey,
Yeah.
I'll give you my.
Yeah, exactly. I was like very, very like surprised,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it was a match, and so you got the
After
transplant.
after she got she done the test and all that stuff,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then like 3 months later, they do the surgery and all that stuff.
And then you got the surgery done, and you were recuperating. So you're recuperating from the operation.
Yeah, and
Tell us what happened after that.
it was very tough. Well, after that, just like few months later, my daughter passed away. Yeah, she was 10 years old. Her name is Melissa.
So
Actually, her name here,
oh,
Melissa.
definitely. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
So after fighting, you're fighting your way. You found God brought you found your transplant, and then
Yeah.
you found out.
Yeah, my daughter got sick too. Well, she was in Mexico, but it was, I don't know, it was very tough, and
Was hers kidney?
it's still
Was it
still
kidneys
hurting.
too?
No, it was some kind of dehydration.
She dehydrated.
Yeah, she got dehydrated. Yeah,
I'm so sorry to hear about that.
yeah, and it's still very tough. I don't even talk too much about it because I don't want to start crying right here.
Totally understand.
Yeah, it's
It's hard.
tough. It's hard. It's very hard.
Yeah.
I don't know. It probably hurts more than all these the kidney
Anything.
transplant and anything. Yeah.
So,
painful.
I totally believe it's a quote that God gives his toughest battles to his strongest soldiers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you are definitely somebody we would say that's a strong soldier. But even through all that pain, you found a way to climb out of that. So when you try to kill yourself, when was the time for you trying to kill yourself? Was it during the loss of your daughter, or was it during the pain of dialysis? Like, when did that happen?
It was in dialysis.
Dialysis.
When
You just got tired of the pain.
tired of the pain, and I remember one day I was in my house and I see this big knife on the table, and I was like, I cut myself, but I saw my baby back then. I got a boy. He was by my side and he was crying, and I was like, no, I can't do it because
He needs you.
he need me, and actually I got a boy. He's 6 years old now. So,
What's his name?
his name is Pablo.
Okay.
Yeah, but pretty much he keep me motivated to keep alive.
He saved your life.
He saved
Yeah.
my life, and God,
God, yeah.
After all of that, how do you? Some people lose faith just like that. One bad thing happened, they lose their job, and they lost faith in God. You went through all of those things. You still have faith in God.
Faith and
How can you have that?
I don't know, but he's gonna give you a little advice. You gotta be, you have to keep praying. That's all, pretty much.
Yeah, you're a remarkable man.
And I think that's one thing that, I mean, talking about his parentage, I mean, I see a lot of my dad and you, and a lo que decimos fe y esperanza, faith and hope. You can't lose hope.
Exactly.
Even you didn't lose hope.
what I think.
There you go, esperanza, and it's green. You don't lose hope. You keep on fighting. That's definitely. I mean,
Can't
wow.
be the person who
Can't
never
beat it.
quit.
Yeah.
Can't be the person who never
And actually, my art helped me a lot.
Man.
You know, my mom told me, hey, you know, you gotta do something to keep your mind occupied, and why you don't do art, the straw art? Because, like I say, I am the third generation of my family doing this kind of artwork from Mexico, and it is a dying art in Mexico. It's very hard to find it, even in Mexico.
I got you.
It is definitely, because I mean, I had never heard about it. Wow, and it's amazing. It's truly, I mean, it's beautiful. I have a painting at the restaurant that Cesar made for me, and I love his story because it's like, it's so empowering to me. It's like, you know, he's down and out, he needs money, he turns to something that was in his culture. I mean, in our culture, like, you know, he's like, I got to make some money to live, I got to pay the rent. And, you know, he started doing this, and of course, I saw a lot of the community back you up. I mean, like, my dad has a painting in his place. I got one of my place. I have daffodils, the Juan logo, because, you know, we're in Gloucester. And then a lot of the other restaurants in Virginia Beach and Norfolk, everybody kind of like, hey, Cesar, we're gonna help you out any way we can. I mean, it's beautiful. Every time I see it, I think about him.
So, Cesar, when we come back, we actually going to talk about this art and how do you do it, okay? We're going to talk about that. We'll be back with more In the Ring with Juan and Deshaun. 11:30 p.m. on Sky 4. Check your local cable provider for that station.
Get in the ring with us every Sunday at 11:30 p.m. on Sky Channel 4.
Gigi, what do you think about that? You like that? Gigi said it's your round.
Hampton Roads, get ready. It's time for the I'm My Own Mirror's Image Health and Wellness Conference. Join conference host Maria Lee Driver on September 26th through the 28th at the Newport News Marriott City Center. Be inspired, be empowered by our national speakers from all across the country, like the keynote speaker, Renwick Williams. Be ignited by guest speaker Brandon Holtz. Get motivated by motivational speaker Rose Jarvis. Understand your money in a financial meeting with financial expert Sabrina Fisher. Get nonprofit teaching with Kathy Joe. Also, the comedic gift of T. Ray Sanders. And a special appearance by celebrity bodybuilder Elder Sean Wright. Join the launch party, workshops, gatherings, luncheon, and banquet, and more included. It's the I'm My Own Mirror's Image Health and Wellness Conference, September 26th through the 28th, Newport News, Virginia. Be there.
And we're back with more In the Ring with Juan and Deshaun. We're here been talking to Cesar, and Cesar got some great artwork here. Explain your artwork, Cesar.
Well, yeah, this is the Aztec Calendar, yes. And like I say, everything is made out of natural products, straw. So we have little pieces of straw glued on beeswax. So we have thousands of little tiny pieces in there.
Wow, to make the picture. And you're going to show us a little bit of how you're doing it, right?
Well, yeah, the first step is apply a thin layer of beeswax. This is my beeswax right here.
Okay.
And then I start drawing the design with the straw. Okay, so I got the beeswax, and pretty much I just push my fingernail into the beeswax, push it in, and cut it.
Oh, wow.
One single piece at a time. Piece
So
by
you're
piece.
using your nail to cut it?
Yes, my fingernail. That's all.
Oh, wow.
That's all I need.
So no tools, everything's just your own hands?
So how did you learn how to do this?
Well, I learned from my grandparents
Okay.
and my parents. Yeah, I am the third generation of my family doing this kind of artwork from Mexico.
So this is in line with Hispanic Heritage Month, kind of like that. So this is something that you come from your culture.
Exactly.
That you're talking about. So talk about, what does that mean to you, like, you know?
Well,
heritage?
this means a lot. I can say that this saved my life in some way. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I love it because, I mean, even like you said, in Mexico, you don't even see this around.
Exactly.
You know,
It is a dying art in Mexico.
So, ¿qué parte de Mexico? Like, what part of Mexico is?
What part of Mexico is most popular is in Mexico City.
Yeah.
Mexico City. Yeah. This is an indigenous technique.
Okay. Can we see some more of it? While you
Yeah,
start
yeah,
talking?
definitely. But so where were you born, in Mexico City or where?
Yeah, yeah. I'm from. I'm born in Mexico City. I born in Mexico City, but I live maybe like 15 years or more than 16 in Tijuana,
So you're from
Baja
Tijuana.
California. Yeah.
Nice.
So this
I
art
grew up
piece-
in Tijuana pretty much.
This art behind us, what is the meaning of that one?
Oh,
Like,
this is a very popular picture or in Mexico.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is the story or legend of love. This is like a native or indigenous
Okay.
Aztec legend from Mexico about two volcanoes in Mexico. It is very popular volcanoes in Mexico, the Popocatépetl and Iztaccíhuatl. Yes.
It's very, very intricate. Very intricate. How long did it take you to make it?
Well, that one took me about a month.
That's
Wow.
it.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. This is the main thing is patience, because you have to stick one single piece at a time.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very, I mean, wow, it's a lot of time. I mean,
Those are the process in the field, picking the straw up from the field, and then you have to dye the straw with vegetables, then the beeswax. So that's a
It's a process.
long process to make a
painting.
a painting or straw painting.
So this is a lot of work, and I know it saved you, which is the most important thing. But
Exactly.
do you make money off of it as well?
Pardon me?
Do you make money off of it as well?
Well, yeah, I'm living out of my art, and actually, I'm going to have an exposition in New York. This is going to
nice.
be my first expo in New York, so I'm so excited to be there. And I have some exhibitions here in Virginia,
yeah.
and I was in Peninsula Fine Arts and different parts in around Virginia. But I have this great opportunity to go to New York.
$11:30 p.m. on Sky 4. Check your local cable provider for that station.
Get in the ring with us every Sunday at 11:30 p.m. on Sky Channel 4.
Gigi, what do you think about that? You like that? Gigi said it's your round. Welcome back to In the Ring with Juan and Deshaun. Y'all, Cesar, I keep hearing about this crazy app. Everybody else has been talking about it. They have seen it. I think I'm the only person in the world that hasn't seen it. Talk to us about it.
Well, yeah, I'm developing this app, and pretty much this app. Well, I'm gonna show you first.
Okay.
And then. With this app, the art comes alive. You can tell right here.
And they got the music and everything.
They got the music,
Wow.
the art, all the painting comes alive. The straw
Wow.
painting.
That's awesome. It's like old, like,
Wow.
I feel like it's old world, like, meets like technology, like now. I love that because that's something that
Wow.
I've never
That's
seen
an
that
old
before.
technique, and the same time, we have to bring the technology as well,
Yeah, I love it.
So we can try with that one
let's
too
do
and
that
see.
one.
But
Oh, Liberty.
Yeah.
here it is. This is the straw painting, and this is the straw painting with the app. See
wow.
the flag is waving.
Wow.
Check these letters moving too.
That's crazy. That's crazy, man.
That is
awesome
amazing.
job. What's the name of the app?
It's Cesar with CESAR and T at the end.
Wow,
Yeah, Cesar.
Where can you get it?
And Play Store.
Play Store?
You can download it. Yeah.
Awesome. Just for, so it's Cesar Art on Play Store. This is amazing. I'm so proud of you. This is awesome, man. I love it. I love it.
Thank you. Thank you.
So it only works with your art, though, right?
Pardon me?
It only works with your art. You can't
Yeah,
just
yeah,
get
with
it
my
from-
art, of
I
course.
got you.
Yeah.
So right now it's proprietary for your
And
artwork.
actually, this one works with the original paintings and with prints.
Okay.
Actually, this is a print.
Okay,
So
cool.
some people cannot afford a
Yeah,
big
true.
painting for thousands of dollars, but you can get a print. for $150, $60.
And then use the app.
Exactly, and I can do like a special designs or special request. I can do everything with this straw. This is a broom straw, pretty much. This is the original color.
That's from that's how you pick it from the field.
Exactly, and yeah, this is dyed with strawberries. This one.
The strawberries.
That's awesome.
Wow.
Man.
That's like.
That is awesome.
All natural.
Wow. And then the beeswax.
The beeswax, the straw, vegetables, so pretty much making art out of our mother nature.
That's it,
Yeah.
right? That's it.
Okay.
How can people get in contact with you?
Well, they can find me on Facebook or as Cesar Straw Art, Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube. Cesar's Straw Art.
Cesar, you have such an inspirational story. Thank you for sharing it with us today. Now, what words of wisdom could you give our viewers out there?
Well, arts allows to take the worst moments and enjoy the best. That's all I can say.
I like that. Cesar, thank you again so much for coming on In the Ring. It's been
Thank
an
you
honor.
for having me here.
Thank you.
It's been an honor.
It was awesome.
We'd like to thank everyone for tuning in to In the Ring to see Juan and myself. We'd like to thank our sponsors out there. We'd like to thank Juan's Mexican Restaurant, Cafe, and Cantina. We'd like to thank Body by D Gym. We'd like to thank The Right Cuts, 2G's Entertainment. We'd also like to thank Body by 24/7 for being a sponsor of In the Ring. If you would like to be a sponsor of In the Ring, check us out on our Facebook, In the Ring TV, and find out how you can get your message heard, possibly before 1 million people. Until next time, remember, good talk, good friends, good business. We are In the Ring. Love and peace, everyone. And happy Hispanic Heritage Month.